Alright, hey everybody, this is Easten here. I'm going to go over some kind of spring formal styling tips for everyone. I know that styling formal looks can sometimes be difficult, especially when we start getting out of fall weather and we get into something a little bit lighter. I think it can be even a bit more difficult. So what I have behind me is we've got 5 different looks, and I think each one of them kind of is a different way you could style yourself this season that is going to be more or less formal depending on whether you're going to, say, like a wedding, or maybe you have like a birthday party or going on a date or something. I don't know, something where you need to be a bit more formal, but also some looks where you can dress it up, either just going out, or personally I like to dress a little bit more formally just on a day-to-day basis because I do think that it looks nice. So yeah, starting off the first look, we'll go with the tonal piece first. So on top, again, I think one of the important things about wearing formal wear is one of 2 things. First is going to be your colors and your tones, what you're choosing throughout the outfit, and then the second is going to be the textures that you're using. I think a blazer can be a black blazer, and depending on what material it is used, it can either be very formal, kind of like something like what I'm wearing now, which is going to be dressier, or there's like this orSlow black blazer, which is more of like a cotton linen blend, and that's going to be much more casual because of fit, but also because of the material used. So getting into this first one, we have a Gitman Bros short sleeve button up. This is going to be in a really nice green, and it's going to be, again, I think based off of the pattern, and the spread collar is nice, and the texture, it's a little bit more casual, but again, I think with the rest of the outfit, it's going to bring everything together and not make the outfit look too formal, because I think depending on what pieces you choose, you can pick some very formal pants and jackets, and then choose something a bit more casual for the shirt and really change things around. So we have the Gitman Bro short sleeve t-shirt underneath, button up, sorry, and then on top we're gonna go with the Beams jacket. So this has got a really cool green pattern on it that I really like as well. It'll play well with the kind of dark green pants that we have going in from the bottom, but yeah, not super formal because of the pattern again, and it's more of a light jacket for this spring. It's not going to be super heavy, so this will be the top for that. And then what we would do with the bottoms on this is we have these really beautiful dark green, it's like a forest green trousers from, I believe these are these are Harmony. So these are from Harmony. Harmony makes some really great kind of casual formal wear stuff. I really like what they have coming out season to season. So again, this is going to be like an elastic waistband and a single pleat down the front. You might not be able to tell in this shot as well, but the color is like this really deep, rich green, which I think will play well with the kind of lighter greens that we have on top. For this, you know, again, the style is formal. The single pleat is something that you expect in a dress pant, but again, with the elastic waistband and with the color, we're getting away from, like, I guess what you'd call like maybe suit and tie to something a bit more natural, but maybe something people would be more comfortable wearing. So the fits could be really nice on these. This could be more of a straight leg, maybe tapered slightly down the leg. But I think these will look really great, and this could also be worn with just like a white t-shirt, or even just like some sort of, you know, casual button up if you wanted to dress it down even more. But I think that will be a great start for your spring styling needs. So that'll be the pants for those, and we'll show you videos of all of this stuff on. With that, green plays really well with browns. So again, when you're looking at your suiting and looking at kind of dressing formal for the spring, shoes are going to be really important. One of the best things that we can recommend, especially for guys who are wanting to have a versatile shoe, is a loafer. You can dress them up, you can dress them down. They're very easy to get on for the spring as well. So here we have, these are the Hender Scheme brown loafers. They're a great shoe, super beautiful first of all, but also very wearable for this coming season. So we'll put those on the bottom, and considering that these pants obviously don't have any belt loops, if you did, pairing it with like a brown belt would be really nice, but since it's elastic, we're just going to leave those as they are. But we're going to put those shoes on with them. I think the browns will look really great with all the greens. I think green's my favorite color, so I'm glad we got a green outfit in here. And I think for spring, picking a couple like colors that you enjoy, it can sometimes be hard to get away from your blacks and blues and things like that. I think if you find either like, you know, maybe some soft oranges, beige tones, yellow tones, green's a really great one to go for spring, and kind of dive into that color, it can bring like a different layer to your wardrobe. And I think spring's a good time to wear colors. So yeah, that's, I guess, a piece of advice. Next one we'll go with, yeah, we'll just go with the next in line. So this would be even a bit more casual for how to style yourself this spring. This could be something where, like, I mean, if you're going to like a barbecue or picnic in the weekend, or I don't know, something else kind of casual, but you want to look your best, I think this would be a great option. So underneath we're going to go with this Universal Works shirt, I believe. Is this linen? You know?
I think it's just cotton.
Just cotton. 100% cotton. Either way, you want to stay towards cottons, linens. Try to not wear stuff with plastic in them because that's going to make the item hotter. Also, don't wear wool, I guess, unless it's really light. So anything cotton linen is going to be really great for the spring and summer. But yeah, so we have this camp collar shirt from Universal Works. Really pretty white. It's almost like a cream color, but it's really great. We really like these ones. And then on the top of that, wearing something like a cardigan. Again, this is going to be a beautiful beige from Comme des Garçons with the silver white heart, which I think is cool. There's a black heart one as well that we carry. I think I like the silver white heart better, but this will pair really well with the Universal Works shirt underneath. You'll be able to kind of pull off something formal with that kind of spread collar underneath the cardigan, but again, you're not diving too far into like a suit and tie and cardigan look. You're kind of keeping it on the edge of formal but casual as well. So I think this is a really great combination, and the white with the beige on top I think is just really pretty and complements a lot of the spring colors that hopefully we'll all be wearing this coming season. So that's what will be on top for that look. And then on bottom, so on bottom you could do one of two things. You know, what we have here is, I believe these are Harmony as well. Yeah, these are the Harmony trousers. This is going to be like a suit trouser, so this is going to make that outfit much more formal right away. What you could do is wear like a light wash jean. You could wear even something, you could maybe even wear a short. I don't know if I'd recommend it, but yeah, it could be looking actually kind of cool. Yeah, if you wanted to wear even like a single pleated short or something that a little bit dressier of a short could look really good with those. We went with kind of like the most formal option, which would be to put a suit trouser on the bottom. Again, this gray is going to work really well with the beige and the white. You could again make this even less formal by doing a jean or a short, something like that, but we went with these. And then
there's linen in those too, so arguably everything's lighter when you're with this.
Yeah, Harmony, these are the Harmony, everything they have for spring is you know, made in mind with the weather. So yeah, these are going to be a lighter trouser. So, you know, maybe during the dead of winter, you're not going to want to pick these out, but the way they'll lie on your leg as well is going to be much more acceptable look for spring, much more comfortable, and yeah, it's going to suit this weather a lot better. So we'll do those on the bottom. And you know, for this, you could do really a lot of different options. You could wear a different sort of loafer. You could even wear like a sort of sandal with that look. We went with one of these black SEBAGO shoes. I would suggest going something black on this outfit in particular. I think that the grays and whites will look really great with a black shoe on the bottom. Can't go wrong with a black shoe, obviously, as well. So these are really cool. There's like a bunch of different detailing with this kind of marvelously complicated shoe tying system. So yeah, these are really cool. We're gonna put those on the bottom of that, and I think that'll look really great.
You could also do like a plimsoll. You could do something like a nice, smart white sneaker even, I think.
Yeah, definitely. A sneaker would look really great with that.
Simple, but.
Yeah, because that outfit, if you wanted to wear something like a sneaker, again, it's like playing with different levels of formality comes down to like each individual piece a lot of the times. You know, you could throw a jacket over the top of this with those suit trousers and make it that much more formal. Or like Timbo was saying, you could wear a sneaker and make it much more casual. So I think it's important to remember that like formal clothing can be piece by piece rather than like a full assembly of clothing. You can choose where you want to be formal and choose where you want to be casual. So that's a great suggestion as well. So we'll go on to a third option, which would be, we'll go with the blue tonal one as well. So this is going to be kind of in the same vein as that green, like picking a color, going with it, and seeing what happens. So we're kind of combining textures here. Here with the Comme des Garçons shirt, you're going to have a much more classic style of like this almost, it's like a poplin cotton, something like that. Again, that's much more of a texture you're used to seeing on a dress shirt, but of course, it's not a very typical, it's atypical, the pattern that they're presenting with all these different kind of sections and block patterning. The bottom sleeves will look really cool coming out of something like a suit coat or a jacket, but not make something quite so serious. So Comme des Garçons obviously does incredible shirting. This is Comme des Garçons shirt, so their intention is to kind of do formal pieces or formal silhouettes, but make a twist to what they're traditionally done with. So that's what we're gonna go with on top for the shirt. And then on top of that, we're gonna go with this orSlow, like, it's not deconstructed blazer, but I guess maybe you could say so. Super light, really, really pretty on. This sort of blue I just think is so incredible. What I like about it most personally is like the edges have this texture and this kind of white, it's almost like distressing, that I think just highlights the color even that much more. I think that this is an absolutely beautiful piece. One of my favorites actually in our shop for sure. And again, it's going to be a kind of a new take on a blazer in the sense that you're going to have your normal collar, but you're not going to have a 3-button closure, 2-button or 4-button. You're going to have this little
frog closure.
Frog closure? Yeah, frog closure is what this thing's called. Why is it called a frog closure? No one knows.
I like that you just button it once and then it's like it cleans it up, but for the most part I'd wear it like a cardigan because it's so light.
Yeah, it would look really good just open. I think that, let's see if I can do that. Yeah, like that. Really good open. What I like about it is a lot of deconstructed blazers like this won't give you as many pockets. So again, you still have your 2 front pockets up in here, and even you have your, I don't know what the name of that pocket is.
Patch pocket?
Patch pocket, yeah. So if you wanted to stick a little, you know, neckerchief, or if you wanted to stick a bandana in there.
Sunglasses if you're outside.
Sunglasses would be a perfect thing in there as well. Sunscreen.
There you go.
Depending on who you are, if you're Chase. So then, that would be the...
It's not like too, if you choose something... I'm sticking my hands in the camera. If you choose something like that, it's gonna like pop out, because it's like, you're saying it's an atypical like patterning and everything like that, but it's gonna pop a little bit because it's a flowy blazer. Totally. Instead of something super structured where you're only gonna see the collar.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. It's like, and you're probably, like you were saying, you know, you're gonna wanna leave this open. Well, not necessarily, but even if you do, like Timothy is saying, it's like you have so much space because of it being like not a typical like formal suit. Like in this, like with something like this, you're gonna catch a lot more of what's underneath. So it's fun to play with something a bit more exciting rather than, I mean, you could toss a normal white shirt underneath this and it'd look great too. Yeah, I think that'd look great. And what we were gonna do on the bottom with those is, again, so you could go different directions with this. I think that wearing a jean with already this kind of cotton jean looking material is going to bring all the textures together well. You could go something a bit more formal, like say if you had that green harmony trouser and something like a blue, maybe a dark navy would look really pretty. But again, you're just playing with textures, making sure you're either keeping it as formal, more formal, less formal, whatever you may decide. I think adding a pair of jeans fits really well for spring, summer. I think it makes it even a little less formal while keeping it put together, making it look good. And also a lot of people are already going to own a pair of dark denim jeans. So it's another way to use this piece without just, you know, wearing a white t-shirt or something. Like you can make this a formal outfit with jeans. So that's an important thing to remember as well. A bit more formal. What I like about playing with the dimensions here is if you keep a bit of a looser jean on the bottom with a bit of a looser jacket up top, you're just playing with the way things look. And I think doing that with formal clothing is, I mean, it makes it your own, number one, which is important, and two, I think makes it not quite so cut and dry, which I think people can get in the habit of doing with formal clothing. So
sort of it's a balancing act. Like if you're gonna do denim, then you have the more dressy shirt. If you're gonna do, like we're gonna see in a minute, if you're gonna do a t-shirt under a blazer, maybe make the blazer a little bit more formal. You just sort of balance. You find your place of casual and balance backwards.
Totally. But yeah, so that's that one. And then for shoes, I would go with probably, what would you say, Timbo? Brown or a black shoe on that one?
I think you could go either way because all of the blues are so rich that they're gonna look nice with black, but brown is the more traditional. So if you just wanna play it safe, you can't go wrong with the brown. It's absolutely gonna match. But I think a black with a little sheen like that really looks nice with like that royally blue color.
Yeah, I think that's really, I think this SEBAGO would be really great. I think, so that's 1, 2, 3. We'll toss those ones right there. The next option is, so we get a question quite a lot of like, how do you wear t-shirts, or how do you wear, more, this is a long sleeve, but even short sleeve t-shirts under something, especially say a blazer. I don't know if there's...
It should drape without wrinkling.
You want something that looks elegant, I guess, as elegant as a t-shirt can really be. So what we picked out is this Comme des Garçons shirt. Again, on the back it has some text, which when you're wearing a jacket, it's probably not going to be seen unless you're taking the jacket off. So this is mainly meant for the collar line, which is really great, and also the texture and flow of the shirt, which is wonderful.
Because you don't want to be at an event and you have to take the jacket off, and now you just got a t-shirt on because now you look a little too.
I mean, but even if you do, you just show them.
You still give them a hit,
CDG shirt on the back.
You bless them with that.
Yeah, but maybe you don't. Who knows? Sometimes it gets hot though at these places. Regardless, you could toss this boy on it because I mean, this thing's incredible. Number one, I love TSS's. I don't know how you pluralize that really or personalize that. Regardless, this is a beautiful suit jacket that they've done. It's a bit heavier than the other ones that we've picked out so far, but again, this is kind of why we chose the white shirt for being underneath it, because this is loud enough as it is. This is a way to keep it a bit more casual, a bit more toned down, while still, owning something like this, which is that over the top of the shirt. With the bottoms, I don't know if we really even picked out. Oh, well, yeah, you could wear these. These are black 107s, which complement this sort of black detailing you have in the jacket, while again keeping things a bit more modern, I guess. Yeah, and it's gonna, I think, make it look a little younger too. So yeah, you could toss on these black denim jeans, and then toss on any sort of black shoe that you have that we've maybe shown already, or if you have an Oxford or anything like that, it'd look great as well. So that would be another way to style yourself. And then the last one that we were thinking, and this might be the most, I was trying to pick out like what would be the most traditional / the easiest to wear while still being something that we carry, which isn't always going to be hyper formal. So this is like orSlow's take on traditional suiting. If we had a tie, I would have put a tie with it, but we don't. So this is just, a classic white shirt underneath. What I like about this one, especially coming from orSlow, is you're getting a lot of texture and you're getting a lot of kind of natural feel to the shirt, just in the way that in the materials that they use, which is going to complement the jacket and also the black jeans well. But yeah, just like a classic white shirt underneath. And then on top, this is the same style as the blue orSlow coat that we just showed earlier. This one's in black. Again, you're going to get a little bit of distressing around the edges. It's a casual silhouette, really beautiful linen blend to this jacket. And again, a different take on a black sports coat. So, you could have something like this, a bit more, formal, and then you could go to something like this, which is super casual. You could wear this with more or less anything that you own, in my opinion. You could wear it out, you could wear it during the day, you could wear it formally. I think just is a really super versatile piece that, it could be worn with a lot of different things. And then on the bottom, again, I think just a black jean. It's gonna be super simple. I think it's gonna look really great. It's gonna be effortless, honestly, in many ways. And something that, again, you could wear to a wedding, you could wear to a more kind of formal event, but you could also wear this out. You could go this to get, drinks, or you could go get dinner, or you could go hang out with your friends in this outfit. Maybe catch a compliment.
I think the nice thing with this one is you chose all natural fabrics.
Yeah.
So the texture, everything has its own texture, and it could all be worn as separates too, which is nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like, yeah, I mean, like, kind of, you know, again, one of the most important parts that we've kind of talked about so far is paying attention to fabrics, because, you know, depending on what fabrics you choose, that's going to kind of represent how more or less formal the outfit is. If you switched all of these natural fabrics out for something, again, a bit more with a bit of sheen, or, you know, anything a bit more traditional, you're gonna have a whole different look. So making sure you pay attention to the fabrics and making sure that they're either purposefully all consistent, like you're all in the natural realm, or you're purposely making things inconsistent, depending on what you're looking for, I think is important with that. And then on the side here, we got a couple belts. Like for that last outfit, you could, you know, strap on this black CDG belt. You know, it could be a nice touch, something that, I don't usually wear belts, but yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're gonna tuck in your shirt, you're definitely looking at wearing a belt. If you're not, it's only probably because you have something elastic, and in that sense, that elastic band is gonna kind of act as a belt as far as like stylistically and for the silhouette of your shape, it's gonna kind of act as though it's a belt. We also have here, I think this is a Hender. Yep. Kind of a nice chocolate brown with the silver buckle and latch and stuff. So yeah, those are a couple just, you know, brown and black belt, you don't need anything more than that. With like that green outfit, if you had a green pant that had a belt loop, you could have a green belt, I guess, if you wanted. That'd be kind of cool. But those are the outfits that we have chosen. Yeah, so that's our take on styling for spring formally. I think that there's a lot of great options in there for everyone, depending on what you're comfortable with. I would suggest like trying something this season, like that you're not maybe most comfortable with as far as formal wear, because I think it looks great on everyone, regardless of whether you're going to a formal event or not. I think it's a good thing to start wearing now and get yourself comfortable with it for the future. I think that these silhouettes and these sorts of styles will always be around, obviously, and wearing them in the way that makes you feel most comfortable and makes you look best is something that we should all kind of figure out for ourselves and learn to understand. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about styling spring formal wear, styling formal wear, styling anything really, just let us know. Give us a call, send us an email, or drop a comment in the comment section below. Give us a like. Let us know if you have any other questions or any other ideas for videos, and let us know which one of these outfits maybe you guys would like to wear for this spring. So that's Easten for Canoe Club signing off here, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day.